Hello and welcome to the tutorial. Today we will cover the items that are needed to configure a certified corporate account. Just take a few minutes, go through this tutorial, gather the items, and the configuration will be done very quickly. Now that you have created your certified corporate account, it's time to configure it. In order to expedite the process, let's take a few minutes and gather the following needed items. First, a list of users and their current contact information, including email and their cell phone number, the cell phone that they'd like to use with Certify. Please gather a list of company standard expense categories, a list of your company general ledger account numbers, an electronic copy of your company expense reimbursement policies. These will be posted in Certify and be available for everyone to read and to be maintained within the application. And also, let's get a brief understanding of which role to assign to each Certify user. Here's a brief discussion of these roles. Employees can capture receipts, create expense reports, and submit expense reports for approval. The employee role is for end users of the system, and most of your entries will probably be employees. Managers have the same permissions as employees, but they can approve submitted expense reports and send inquiries back to the employees about the submitted reports. Executives have the same permissions as managers and can view reports across the entire organization. Accountants have full system permissions and can process expense reports for reimbursement. Let's review a basic Certify workflow. In this workflow, an employee role would create and submit a report to a manager who would get any needed clarification from the employee, then approve the expenses and forward the report to the accountant role. The accountant would then process the expense report for reimbursement. Accountants also have system administration privileges, such as adding and maintaining users to the system. The executive role is able to view reports and data across the entire company, and may or may not be included in the approval workflow, depending upon how you structure your instance of Certify. Now that you have gathered your needed items and have an idea which role to apply to each user, let's configure the system. This is covered in the following tutorials, beginning with entering the reimbursement policy and expense categories. Thank you for using Certify Expense Management Software.